Hello everyone, welcome to the weekend we were waiting for a little while. It is the Run Disney Princess Half Marathon weekend here in Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and the weather is picking up. It's not our usual murky conditions that you've seen in the last few videos where we've been heavily rained on in Newcastle. Instead, we are halfway across the other side of the world, and what a magical place we are here for. You might have seen a few of the videos last year where I did the Run Disney, and that was for the Wine and Dine weekends. Each race is themed completely differently. You've got the Fairy Tale Challenge, which incorporates both the half marathon and the 10k, which is the Fairy Tale Challenge, which is Frozen themed. You've got the half marathon, which is of course Tiana and Prince and the Frog themed. The 10k is Rapunzel themed, and then you've got the 5k, which is themed for Ariel and Little Mermaid. This weekend is all about letting your inner princess sparkle. There's a lot of glitter that goes on at the princess weekends, and I won't be wearing any glitter or sparkles or anything like that. No costumes for me this year, but it's always great to see people get in the spirit of it. So interested to see how the rest of the weekend goes. We'll be of course doing a video for 5k, the 10k and the half marathon. We've got a couple of challenges while we're here as well, because I'm here for a long weekend and I want to make sure I get some great content for the channel, which will focus a little bit more around the side of things of Disney World and the roller coaster side of roller coaster running, because we haven't had a chance to do too much of it so far, but very keen to show you what's coming up really soon. If you're not following along, follow along on Instagram as well, and hit that subscribe button. But today is all about Expo Day, and we will explain a little bit more as we go around. I'm currently stood in the Expo, which is very busy, so I managed to find a little quiet corner. The Expo consists of a few different things where you can pick up your race bib, your race t-shirts, and what you've got to get in a virtual queue for, which is the Expo shop. So it's the merchandise shop where you can come to buy, whether it's a spirit jersey or individual races, all have their own merchandise. This year, because it's a princess theme for this particular weekend, there's a lot of pinks, purples, and there's a lot of more, I'd say, women who run this weekend, so it's very much catered for a different crowd than, say, the marathon weekend or the Wine and Dine weekend. So there's not as much choice, I would say, looking around for guys. There is some nice like blue colours for whether it's the kind of weekend. Unfortunately, the spirit jersey and that does have a lot of glitter, like sort of glitter or sparkles on it. Not really for me, not my kind of thing I could pull off, I don't think. So there's not too much that interests me. But if you're racing and you want some sort of commemorative merchandise to go along with your weekend, this is absolutely the place for you. So if you do get a chance, it's worth joining the virtual queue. You have to get in the virtual queue at 8:30 like you would for the likes of rides in Disney World like Tron or Guardians of the Galaxy ride in Epcot. You just get up on the Disney app and then you join the queue at 8:30, and they'll assign you a boarding group effectively for when your group is called. You can then enter into the merchandise area. You don't need to go into the virtual queue if you just want to pick up your race bib and your race tops and things like that. It's just for the merchandise. So as you can see, I'll turn the camera. It is hectic in here. There's a lot of people who pick up a lot of different things, and then they will kind of sort through to see what they want. And there's something for pretty much everyone's budget. You can get big sort of sports bags for $150 all the way through to getting pins, t-shirts, hats, different kind of ears. You can get some stuff that's just plain Run Disney rather than anything to do with the weekends. So there's a lot of different merchandise you can pick up. But it's great for any kind of memento, keepsakes you want to do. And let's put it this way, Disney's going to be doing a roaring trade because the queues are out the door. There's queues to get in. As I say, you've got to go in the boarding groups to even get in the first place. There's a lot more people who are coming through throughout the day, and the shop's open all the way through the run weekend. So if you don't come on the first day, there'll be some of the sizes might be missing, but there'll still be a lot of merchandise around. But yeah, this is your place for anything Run Disney merchandise. You can get anything you want here and get yourself representing for the rest of the year. I don't think I'll be buying anything today. I couldn't really find anything that I really liked other than maybe a mug. But even like some of the jackets that were nice will set you back around $100 with tax. So not for me this year. I'll probably put it towards hopefully marathon weekend next year, and there might be something a little bit more for me when you've got the classic characters. But this is very much catering for the target audience, so it seems to be for female runners, which is absolutely fine. And it's going to be busier than the one that we saw when I put the videos out for Wine and Dine. There's a lot more runners at this one, not as many as marathon weekends, but this I think is the second most popular weekend that Disney put on for Run Disney. We're going to go pick up our bibs, which will be another queue, because let's face it, it's a Disney event, so what would it be without massive queues? And as a proud Brit, I will happily stand in the queue. We'll go pick up the race bibs, then we'll go have a look at the Expo side of things, which is where there's retailers that can pick up things like running shoes, sunglasses, anything that will help you in your run. And you can get your race shirts as well. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. This one's just going to be a short one explaining a little bit more about the Expo, and I'll show you around ESPN wide world of sports and get you a bit of an idea of what to expect when you're at an Expo. Hey, so we're in the race bib pickup, which is where you get your race numbers, as we would probably just call them in the UK. It's really easy to get them. When you've registered for the run, you'll get sent out your bib number and confirmation a few days out from the event. So you just log into your Run Disney website, or you log into your Run Disney account on the website, and you'll be able to find it there. You get your number, so there's my number. This won't be going out till afterwards, so it doesn't really matter anyway. But you then go to wherever the number is, on whether it's the 5k, the 10k, the half marathon, or the challenge. They have the different numbers. You go to there, they'll ask you for a form of ID, you pick it up. That's simple. It's really, really easy to get everything sorted when it comes to bib. It's just a bit of a long line is all. So definitely worth having a check. There's some at the back, there's some photo opportunities with some characters, some sets and things like that. So check it out right at the back. There's a lot of theming going into this weekend, which is great to see. There's a carriage outside with some carriage men that you can get your photo taken with. They've got a glass slipper and things like that. So yeah, great theming. Probably better than the Wine and Dine, but I haven't been to the other one, so I'm not too sure how it compares to that. But yeah, really good experience so far, and that was very seamless. You just need to make sure you've signed your waiver, whether it's on digital, or if you're coming across from the UK, you'll have to sign a paper one, which you can't sign the digital one, but they have plenty of copies that you can just go across and sign. You just need to have your date of birth, the date, sign it, and your bib number, and then you're good to go from there. So we're going to move on and go get our t-shirts next.